art and character designs provided by Demon Artie. Be sure to follow her over on Twitter at ArtieDemon. Want to be first to have access to early artwork, concept sketches, exclusive art that can't be seen anywhere else? Then support Demon Artie over on her Patreon. Link in description below. Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 Podcast. I am your host, Crimson Sin. Be sure to check us out over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. Join the discussion over on Discord, link in the description below. And if you're enjoying the videos, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit the bell for notifications. Before the review, we have another fan art shout out. I absolutely love these. Hit me up over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. You can even, there's an email on the about page, even join the Discord server, and just make sure to tag me so I see it and I'll give you guys a shout out. First up, we have over on Twitter at New by Darius or Darius. It's all the relevant information will be in the description below, so you can check these people out. And look at this. I'm absolutely adorable, aren't I? I just love this kind of stuff. All fan art is welcome. We also have another one. We're doing a twofer, which was shared with me on my Discord server. You go ahead and join that. There's a link in the description below for that. But also over on Twitter at Cartoon Zany. They also have a YouTube channel. Definitely check them out and give them a sub. But yeah, look at this. It's cool little vector style. Cool. I love it. I love all the fan art. I love everyone who shares stuff like this. So just keep making them, send it my way, and I'll give you guys a shout out. Up to episode 32 in Amphibia of the Bazaar. While this is 11 minutes is a very short time to tell a story, and they've been doing a really good job with that, constraint. But I think this one really could have benefited from an actual 22-minute long episode. So everything happens really fast, and the jokes are I laughed out loud 2 times. One because I'm old, because it was just hilarious. But we open up, and the continuity of when, and they went to the library, to the archives, to figure out what's up with this box of hers, the music box. And we know Hop Pop knows something, because in the previous episodes, like, he was looking through the book, like one of his tomes, and he's like, oh no, it's like, so this thing must mean bad news. But Hop Pop hasn't been truthful about it. I don't know what he's hiding. He's hiding something. But Anne's like, man, this is my ticket to get home. We got to figure out something about this box. They get stopped halfway. They're coming back home, and there's like a trail of like these little like bug monsters. They're like these little dudes. Did anyone else get like a Miyazaki vibe from these things? I don't know. But they're like blocking the road. Know how ducklings, like when they're crossing the street, there'll be a whole bunch of us, so it stops all the traffic. Sprig sees that they're climbing out of this tree, and he goes in there to go check it out. And even Anne's like, Sprig, don't stick your hand in there. This place is so scary. The whole world of Amphibia, you can die in seconds. So there's like this egg in there, and it has I thought it was a Black Widow symbol, but I'm guessing it's a hourglass. Very ornate looking Fabergé egg looking thing. Sprig's like, oh wow, look at this. And everyone's like, well, what the heck's that? He's like, oh, this could be a ticket to the Bazaar. I'm like, what the hell's that? Oh, it's just mystical. I've never been there, but it's this crazy place with all kinds of food and, all these sellers. It's like a secret black market, basically. This is where the suffering from the 11 minutes, because they have to just throw that out there and you just have to accept it. If a longer episode, they could have done some more, explaining about what the hell this thing is. But of course, Anne's like, oh, that sounds awesome. And maybe someone there knows about my box, like the music box. And then Hop Pop's like, no, you don't want to go there. It's dangerous. And you go waving that thing around, it's going to get stolen. And I know some people, and they might know something about this music box. Just, let me handle it. And they're like, yeah, okay, sure, thanks, Hop Pop. And then Sprig kind of looks over at Anne, and Anne's like, yeah, we're totally going. These two can't help but get in trouble. That's what they do. So they're like, okay, where's this place at? And Sprig's like, I have no idea. And he's like, maybe the egg will show us. And then like, oh my.
I don't know. I think the egg is supposed to show us. Whoops.
Dude! He just freaking drops it. You're such an idiot, Sprig. But one of those little creatures, they literally look like spirit creatures that you would see in a Miyazaki film, pops out, little purple dude, and he runs off. So they go chasing after it. It goes down a hole, and they lost it. And I'm like, oh, okay, this thing got away. Then like some of the little, I guess like the fungi, the mushrooms around start to light up, and it leads to like a secret little cave. And it has that symbol, that hourglass symbol. So this Bazaar is within 5-minute walking distance of their house. Like, and they also have that secret underground area with all their family history. There's got to be something bigger going on with this Planner family that we don't know about, because all these things are just way too close in proximity not to have something to do with each other. But they go in there, and it's exactly what you think it would be. It's like a black market. There's some guys selling skins. Dude, the most freaking, it doesn't get any more metal than this. Dude's getting a tattoo with a friggin' rattlesnake. That is freaking cool. You know, people are buying stuff. Some guy's going around, this little imp looking dude. He has like a mask on and he's stealing stuff from people. And I'm like, okay, this guy's gonna, because you see him a couple times like stealing stuff. Anne's walking around like, oh wow, this place is pretty cool. Then they find a person selling like weapons. There's some jewelry, some weapons, some armor. Designs on the armor look exactly like the designs that are on the music box. It's even missing one of the gems. So I'm wondering, oh man, I wish we would have got to know more about this, but we don't get to know any of this information in this episode. But the person's out to lunch, and Anne's like, oh, damn it. And Spur's like, hey, they'll be back. And when they're back, we'll come back. You know, let's go check the other things out. And for the first time, one of the few times actually there, Anne's like, she almost wants to just wait there. Because she wants to know what's up with this. She wants to know the mystery of this box. She wants to go back home. She's actually wanting to do the responsible thing, you know, instead of just going around and having fun at the bazaar. And that's all Sprig wants to do. Sprig gets like these little steamed bun things. They look pretty good. And then Anne's like, oh, wow, these things look great. Freaking Sprig bites into it. It's like filled with bugs. Oh my. I couldn't imagine trying to eat. They're still alive. That's so gross.
Oh, hot. Here you go, Anne.
Hey, this actually looks pretty good.
And it's like, oh, forget it, those on the ground. Then these little like creatures pick it up. But then we get that little mini montage of them just going around doing stuff. Sprig is buying all kinds of food. They're playing like a poker game. He does like the mechanical bull, but it's like a big beetle or whatever. This is so gross. I would probably make myself throw up because, oh, this would just drive me crazy. The nastiest bubble tea of all time. Oh my, this is so nasty. But again, it's this amphibian word. It's so funny how Anne reacted. You got to be used to it by now. This place is just filled with gross stuff. And Anne's like, wow, this bazaar lives up to its name. I don't recognize anything around here. Then they're like, oh, look, there's Wally. So Wally's involved in this, and he's playing some type of dice game. And he's like, yo, Daddy needs a new pair of shoes.
Come on, Wally needs a new pair of shoes. Woohoo!
He just kicks it over. That shouldn't count. It was already flat. Whatever happens after the fact. But I guess this part kind of like, I'm like, what the hell? So Wally loses everything. And then these two cult-looking dudes with that symbol, that hourglass symbol. I'm assuming these guys are security or something. Grab Wally, and I'm thinking, Anne, you're not going to step in or say anything? No, they just let Wally get taken away. And these guys are like lizards or newts or something. And they just let him get just gone. Like, oh, wow, thanks a lot, Anne. You really could help them out, or at least, I don't know, said something. So they go back to the table by that booth. So they're going to just wait it out. Person comes back, and Anne's like super excited. Okay, I got to see what this is. And we kind of hear the lady, and it's like the classic gypsy lady, kind of like, oh, hello, my treasures, you know, that kind of voice.
Ah, welcome to Valeriana's Antiques.
And there's a pretty cool character design. I like the way she looks. And it's like, oh, wow, there's some great stuff here. And then she's going to go ask her. Lily's like, I've seen everything. She's like, I bet you haven't seen me. And she's like, you know what? That's right. I haven't seen I haven't seen a creature like you because they haven't seen humans. But then Anne's like, oh, yeah, I got another surprise for you. Sprig tries to talk, I don't know if this is the right thing to do. This lady looks a little sketchy. And then, of course, the camera is zoomed in on her face. Oh, no, everything's fine. She looks down. Her freaking bag's gone. This little dude reminds me of the little gnomes or little imp guys from Golden Axe, because like in between levels there'd be camp and they'd come in and steal your crap and you have to go beat him up. I totally want to beat the crap out of this guy. So they go chasing after him, and then this old lady's like, could this be the one? Like she's trying to think, oh, is this like the chosen one or some type of prophecy? We don't get an answer. Damn it, I want an answer. So they're chasing another guy around trying to get her backpack back, and it's just like this, without his mask, he's like this goofy looking frog guy. He puts on the prize wall, and Anne's like, yeah, you stole my stuff. I'm thinking to myself, I don't care what the hell the damn rules are. I'm kicking this dude's butt for stealing my stuff. But she tries to get over the counter, and then those like two security guys go, once it's on the prize wall, it's theirs. I guess we're going to have to play this, whatever game it is. And then the classic games, pop the balloons with the darts and stuff. And
so what is it? Dunk-tink? Whack-a-mole? Whack-a-tink-a-dunk-a-mole?
Oh, it's a little more involved than that. Behold!
Nope, it's a cockroach race. Very Mario Kart-ish. There's even a Mario Kart reference later on. Then, of course, Anne's like, yes, giant racing cockroaches. Of course it is. Like, it's whatever the most outlandish thing you could think of. Anne's next up. So she's going to play for her backpack. Then there's this big, brute-looking dude. And I guess his name is, Wrecker. This is a pretty scary-looking guy. And he's like, I'll challenge her. Then everyone's like, oh, Wrecker hasn't been seen in a year. Oh, so he's like this famous badass or whatever. They get on their little roaches and they're ready to go. They're racing. And they're like, I guess kind of like motorcycle things. And it was really funny. There was a joke where the guy's like, oh, so you want to race? Like, oh, for here and your boyfriend.
Strange-looking biped and her little pink boyfriend.
Whoa! Not my boyfriend.
Yeah, she's way too old for me.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Anne's like, what? Anne's like, what, 14 years old and Sprig's, what, 10? Jeez, Sprig. It wasn't a problem. There was an interspecies thing. She's too old for me. That's hilarious. But they get back into the race. They're doing the race thing. And I guess there's no rules or anything. So, like, he bumps her off the road and everything, and Anne's complaining, but I guess there's anything goes in the Bazaar. They have a sign, it must be true. Every political rally would be hilarious if that was the fact. Then Anne's like, if that's the case, I have a plan. I love the jokes. I barely know the guy.
Right, Sprig. Tongue him!
Tongue him? I hardly know him.
Just do it, please!
Blech.
Oh!
Let me tongue you. I just love the jokes they just hit head on for me. Then, Anne gets in the lead and then he pulls out a blue shell. Mario Kart. It even kind of makes a similar sound and it does the same kind of thing. It flies over you and then slams into you and knocks you out of first place. Look at them. They're wiped out. And then Spring's like, that doesn't seem very fair. They lose. That guy gets the backpack. He's like this badass with this little pink backpack on. And then the bazaar's closing. And then I'm like, man, Anne's out of her backpack. What is she going to do? She's sitting there and she's like, man, we really messed it up. And Sprig's like, well, maybe we'll find someone who knows something about it. Or like he's trying to cheer her up. But man, they really screwed up. That record guy shows up. And then Anne's like, oh my goodness, I know you don't know me. But please, I need that music box out of there. I need it. It's basically to save my life. Takes off his mask and it's freaking Hop Pop. I did not see that coming. I thought that was interesting. Hop Pop's like, oh, I've been following you, making sure you guys don't get in trouble. And of course you did. And then, I basically saved you. Because either way, whoever won was going to get the backpack. And then Sprig's like, wow, you're this record guy? That's so awesome. And you've been here before. And what kind of things have you done? You've done all these games? I just love these jokes. Oh my goodness. I am 100% sure Hop Pop has killed a man.
You're the wrecker, Hop Pop? How many games have you beaten? Did it ever get dangerous, Hop Pop? Have you killed a man, Hop Pop?
He's killed a man and watched him bleed to death. But they're like, okay, let's get home. Anne's like, here, Hop Pop, thank you so much. Here's the music box. I trust you and whatever connections you have. Just find out what you can. And I'm even cool with waiting. If I have to wait a few more weeks or however long it takes, I trust you now. Get back home and it's like, Hop Pop, I don't know, man. Shows him sneak out of the house and he buries the box. He's like, this thing's too dangerous. You're where you belong, and he buries it under the ground. I don't like, is this some type of doomsday thing? Is this like, if this thing gets in the wrong hands, will it like destroy the world? Hop Pop must know something, and he's not telling the family, and that's not fair to Anne. Anne needs to get home, and if she came through this box, it has to be a way for her to go back through it, but I don't think the risk to reward, I guess if he's saying I'm risking everything on this planet to save Anne, is it worth that risk? I think he needs to be honest. I think honesty is the best policy here. Also, question, this is my theory. Those little creatures, like those little, I can't know the way to explain it, Miyazaki little guys, were clawing into the ground and everything. Do you think they get to this box like through the ground, or they have something to do with this? I don't know. That was just some crazy theory that just came into my mind. But yeah, what a very funny, absolutely hilarious episode. Wish it was 22 minutes so they can like grow on some of these concepts, but we're stuck with 11-minute time frame. And with that, it was pretty awesome. We got a lot of questions. Man, do we get a lot of questions, but that's what makes the show good. That we want to continue to watch it. I definitely want to know what Hop Pop knows and how dangerous this box actually is.
Could it be, Leander? Could she be the one we've been searching for? No, Leander, not on the carpet.
Crimson Saint here. Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single upload. If you have any tips or story ideas, hit us up on Twitter at C15Podcast, or better yet, join our Discord server, link in the description below.